So IPNC is a really interesting event.
It's a great idea. It's great that the people already started so early, you know, when Oregon possibly was 28 years ago. It was not on the map yet, you know.
Well, I think people love coming here. I think that, you know, this is a huge event to put on.
When you get invited to pour amongst this quality of producers that's here, we were like, holy crap, this is it. We're like now kind of real Pinot producers.
IPNC is definitely an experience that is like immersive.
It's also very clearly very convivial. People get together who have a common interest, more than a common interest, a common love.
It is good to be here to sit on a table and share wines and drink wines, and not only our own wines, but other people's wines or their wines, and I think the dialogue is pretty extraordinary.
There's this generosity of the people who organize IPNC and the wineries that, you know, host all these luncheons.
Incredibly generous, incredibly fantastic, and it's something I think we're not doing enough right now in the wine business.
A lot of dedicated, committed people who have worked really hard here, and we just wanted to become part of that community and try and bring more recognition to what's happening here.
There's also another great area outside of Napa, which produces wonderful wine, another great variety, Pinot Noir.
The integrity overall of how their event and how it can showcase not only Oregon, but Oregon chefs and a lot of Oregon farms.
Oregon's always the home team now here, but they never flaunt it. Oregon receives its guests beautifully, but what comes first is Pinot Noir and its ability to transcend terroir and just be such a great food wine.
Of the varietals, it's a favorite for a reason. You know, it's a little bit more revelatory of place than a lot of the other varietals.
Oh, I would of course say it's the greatest grape variety on the planet.
If you're really, really into Pinot and you really want to come, and you can learn at all different levels, I mean, they'll take in as much as you want or just enjoy yourself.
It's also interesting in that it shows one what is possible to pull out of this grape variety, because there are places outside of Burgundy where the ground does have something to say.
It's a chance for me as a winemaker to meet people from New Zealand, to meet people from South Africa, from Burgundy.
It's almost an acceptance into, I wouldn't say it's a club, that's not the right meaning behind it, but you're part of this group.
You know, the excitement you share with, you know, a fellow grower, and you taste something, you're like so curious, and how do you do this? It has this amazing aroma. Oh yeah, and this is because the soil is like this, or I vinified it like this, and it's like, you know, that's exciting.
There's people from really all over the world that are bringing their wines here and showing them off, and I get to taste those as a participant.
This is a great show, it's a great setting, they're doing a great job here, you know.
IPNC is a world-class event. I mean, they do a fantastic job. It's always an honor to be part of it. So it's super, just a great group of people.